love not staying up past 10 o'clock on a Thursday night. I love it. Thank God. Thank God the Flyers got this done. There was times in that third period where I was getting a little nervous. Elliott made some great saves late. Pad saves, glove saves, blocker saves. He was playing good at the end of the game. In the first, not so much. Flyers take this one in Carolina, 5-3. Great win. They improve to 11-7-4 on the season. They play the Calgary Flames tomorrow, 1 o'clock. They are 10-12-3 on the season. Obviously, Johnny Gaudreau is on that team. Jersey kid. Grew up right around me. I saw him last year. He absolutely torched the Flyers, 2 goals. It's a new season. Hurricanes the Flames obviously not where they want to be right now with 12 losses, and it's in Philly, so that's good. Carter Hart, I expect will get the start tomorrow. But now the breakdown for this game. In the first period, Carolina comes out, scores 2 goals in under 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 43 seconds, they scored 2 goals on Brian Elliott, who looked awful. In the first 10 minutes of this game, he looked awful. He looked slow. He looked like he didn't know what he was doing. He was awful in the first 10 minutes. Then Giroux scores. His 6th goal of the season. Konecny, Phil Myers, they assist. Konecny was everywhere on the rink last night. He was everywhere. He was passing like crazy. And, some people bash on Konecny for passing too much at points in the game. But, look, if it works, it works. If the puck goes in the back of the net, that's all I care about at this point in the season. I just want points. I just want to win. I just want to be in the playoffs. That's all I want. As a Flyers fan, that's all I want. That's all anybody should want. Get to the playoffs. Get Carter Hart some experience. Those are the best 8 teams in the conference, right? You play 7 of the best teams in the conference. 1 of 7. That's who you're playing. I know there's 8, but the Flyers obviously aren't going to play themselves. That's why I'm saying 7. But that's what I want. I want to get to the playoffs. And I've said it before. I've said it tons of times. I want them in the playoffs. Provorov scores his 5th goal of the season. Assist, Giroux. And Konecny, power play goal. Voracek got a 5-minute misconduct. Or not misconduct. I forget what the term of the penalty is called. Major penalty, something like that. I don't know. But he was obviously out for a little while. And, he's lucky. He's really lucky. He's lucky the Flyers got back in this game and scored 2 goals in the first period to tie this game up. I mean, that's huge. How many games this season can you say, oh, the Flyers are down 2-0. I still think they're going to come back? Not many. Usually when we get down 2-0 within minutes of the game starting, it's not going to end well. We let up 2-goal leads in the third period, 3-goal leads in the third period. We let up leads all the time. It's sometimes hard to think that they're going to, blow somebody else's lead. But they did. They tied it up right before the second period starts. They go into the second period, obviously 2-2. Morgan Frost, second NHL game in his career. Shorthanded goal. His 2nd of the season, obviously. Scored in both of his games. Assisted by Claude Giroux. Veteran presence. That's what Alain Vigneault has been saying and stressing all season long. Voracek, Van Riemsdyk, Giroux. The vets. He wants to see them be more effective throughout the game. He wants to see them do this. He wants to see them do that. He wants to see them score, assist, He wants them to be the leaders of the team like they're supposed to be. Wearing the C on your jersey is a big deal in the NHL, but it's also a big deal for the younger guys. They look up. They're obviously going to look up to Claude Giroux, and he delivered this game. He really did. That was the only goal of the second period. Morgan Frost, shorthanded goal. His second. Flyers up 3-2 going into the third period. Carolina scores 3-3. Okay. Now, 3-3 in Carolina. Are the Flyers going to pull this one out? That's basically what I'm thinking this whole time. None other than the captain, number 28, Claude Giroux, scores yet again his 7th of the season, assist by Morgan Frost and Travis Konecny for the 3rd time this game. 3 assists for TK. I'm telling you, he was passing the puck like crazy. He looked so good passing the puck. And like I just said, people sometimes bash on him for passing too much. Yesterday, it was a good thing he was passing too much because he was setting up the open man and they were scoring. It's not like they were whiffing on it. It's not like they were hitting the post, hitting the blocker, hitting the pads, hitting, just something. They hit the back of the net, and that's what the Flyers need. TK's a great passer. I don't bash him for that. I want him to shoot a little bit more. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best. He's probably the best scorer on this team. Him and Lindblom have been killing the goals all season long. Don't get me wrong. But he also passes the puck tremendously. And I like when he does it, and I like when it works. And then, it goes down to the last 2 minutes. Peter Mrazek still in the net. Flyers goalie from last season before Carter Hart came up. Brian Elliott came in clutch. He really did. He came in clutch in the end. He blocked, like I said, a lot of good shots from the Hurricanes. He was 33 of 36 on save opportunities. He kept the game a 1-goal lead for the Flyers late in the game, where you have seen the Flyers, struggle and where they fall apart sometimes. I've seen it. It's been happening all season. It's not something that I'm proud of, but it's something that happens. They blow late game leads all the time. It's the Flyers. They've been doing it since I've been watching hockey. Then Kevin Hayes shoots it the length of the ice. Empty net goal. Flyers win 5-3. Assist by Michael Raffl. Good win against a good hockey team. The Flyers break their 4-game losing streak. Thank God. They did get 2 points in that losing streak, but still, I'd rather have 2 than 1. And they also break the Hurricanes' 4-game winning streak in Carolina. When, every time they win, they do that little storm surge thing. And yeah, that's fun and all, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it against the Flyers. And this season, they are 2-0 against Carolina, who's a good hockey team. They're coached very well by Rod Brind'Amour, obviously Flyers legend. But, he did win a cup with them in 2006, so I don't blame him for coaching them and not us. But we got our guy in AV. I'm telling you, I've said it in the past, I love this guy. I love Alain Vigneault. I will ride and die for this guy. Just like I do for Brett Brown, just like I did for him last season, after that shot fell. I was all about, keeping him on the team. He doesn't deserve to get fired for that. AV has it. He has it. He has it as a coach. And I really respect the guy, and I really like what he's bringing to this Flyers squad. I really am. But again, with the veteran presence, you got to bring it. We're a young team. We're the exact opposite of the Eagles. We're the exact opposite. The Flyers are the exact opposite of the Eagles. The Eagles, you got Carson Wentz, Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. They're the young guys of the team. Everybody else is up there. The O-line, they're up there. The tight ends, Goddard's young, and I really do like Goddard a lot. Don't get me wrong. You got a couple cornerbacks that are, on the younger side, but after that, I mean, they're an older team. They're the second oldest team in the NFL. The Flyers are one of the youngest teams in the NHL. And it's all about speed nowadays. It's all about having 4 good lines. The Flyers have solid lines. Don't get me wrong. They're not insane lines. They don't got these guys like Crosby, like Matthews, like McDavid. They don't got a superstar, but they have good players. Giroux's a great player in this league. He just had 100 points a couple seasons ago. He had 4 points tonight, 2 goals, 2 assists. Konecny, like I said, 3 points, 3 assists. Frost, 2 points, a goal and an assist. He's played fantastic. Morgan Frost has played fantastic throughout his first 2 games. And everybody, like, I was watching Sports Talk with Broads. I recommend the channel. Go check him out. He tweeted out, every Flyers fan was upset when they traded Braden Shen. And, Shen was one of my guys. He was one of my favorite players when, a few years ago. He obviously won a Stanley Cup. Okay. But we got Joel Farabee and Morgan Frost in that trade. What's going to work out better? One guy who's getting up there in age, or 2 guys that are very young and that will be able to contribute with this team, with Carter Hart, with each other, with Provorov, with Konecny, with Lindblom. I'd rather have 2 younger guys than 1 older guy. Honestly, that's my mindset. I feel like it should be everybody's mindset. But again, Flyers win 5-3 over the Carolina Hurricanes. They are 2-0 against them this season. They are now 11-7-4. They play the Calgary Flames tomorrow, 1 o'clock Saturday. They are 10-12-3 on the season. Johnny Giroux comes back to his hometown, probably his home team, and we'll see about it tomorrow. That's it for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. That's it for me. I'm out. Peace.